session of orientation and mobility, and I have my really long white cane today that doesn't fold, and because I'm going to show off my O&M skills. And I have 2 extra canes for in case someone else is curious, but I want to keep it safe to where anybody who has never used a white cane before I would recommend trying using a cane on the inside of here, like in the classroom. So I'll introduce you to the basic stuff after this outdoor excursion. So high hopes that this rain really does not dampen this. We're gonna try and steal some of the time and take advantage of it while we can. So, yeah.
She begins to turn the corner around students walking and waiting patiently. She navigates successfully through the double doors onto Huntington Ave and Longwood Ave, leaving the door open for the other students following behind. They all cautiously and eagerly make their way outside. Down the steps, Cassandra is already further ahead of everyone else, and she begins to walk in step to the nearest intersection, passing Massachusetts College of Art and Design, surrounding with posters and glass windows. She's wearing a gray backpack, brown boots, blue jeans, using a long white cane and a light jacket with her dreadlocks and an updo nice and tight with awesome circular glasses. She continues walking steadily in step, not missing a beat. The cameraman has a good angle of her with her cane extended in her right hand, elbow still, wrist moving only. She finds the dotted patch on the ground and lines up. She begins to waver her cane in a blinker motion. The students line up beside her, eagerly paying attention. She examines the intersection and makes the best decision to cross without any assistance. The camera shows the bus and a FedEx truck. She makes her way towards the train tracks, crossing confidently with the onlooking students beside her. And she stops to examine a smaller intersection and quickly decides to cross when it's safe. Crossing. Cane still extended, she turns a nice sharp right and proceeds to yet another unfamiliar location, still near campus. She's further ahead, the students lag behind, giving space to cross, and for camera footage, she lines up and crosses successfully again. Students looking on behind, and she walks further along, walking in step with her long white cane extended. Continues nice steady stride, confident, upright posture. Students looking on ahead while she's further up ahead, crossing and going past old Boston buildings. She disappears into the non-existing view and the students follow behind. She stands with her hand on the audio pedestrian signal, waiting for the vibration to cross safely. Cane is in her left hand as she cautiously rests her right hand on the APS button. Students are surrounding and watching intently. Not missing a beat. Cars pass, trucks. Crazy intersection, T-shaped intersection possibly. The cars come to a halt and patiently waiting while others run across to catch either a train or a bus with backpacks on their backs. A light rail stops at a light. More vehicles pass by. She cautiously examines the intersection carefully to remain the expert in the situation. The camera is now watching from behind, and she paces forward, straight ahead. Students are behind, and she crosses a set of tracks yet again, coming into a crowd of other people waiting to cross the street. They scurry across while she has a clearing to stand ahead. An older man tells her it's safe to cross, but she ignores him. Intently and patiently waiting for the cars to go, preferably waiting for a nice new cycle to cross safely. No need to rush. And she extends her cane and continues forward, making her way back to the campus. She takes a right and continues to walk steadily ahead, while the grad students walk behind intently. Just further ahead, everyone else is behind. Cameraman runs on some stairs and goes down a ramp to get an excellent footage of her from the left, showing the full length of her cane and stride, backpack in view and all. Closer footage of the cane and legs walking, steadily walking in step without getting caught on anything. She begins to disappear in view. The cane still remains in the shot. The tracks are on the other side of the road. The pedestrian walks past with coffee in hand. She finds the door back into Mass College of Art and Design and enters gleefully. Students following behind, and she holds the door for the student behind. And that's it.
Isn't always a good idea, though they may mean well, but you as a blind or visually impaired person have to always remain the expert in the situation. So sometimes they'll refuse your help, not to be rude or mean, it's because of what we've been trained on how to use, canes and our own judgment for street crossings. We are analyzing intersections in order to make the best decision possible for our own safety and or our guide dog safety and whoever else we're crossing streets with. So we do appreciate your attempt to help, as a general population who sees blind and visually impaired individuals navigating the city of Boston. And the thing that you saw me have my hand on and why I waited a whole cycle, it is always the best decision to make sure you could wait a whole cycle to cross the street. And that thing is called an audio pedestrian signal. An APS is the best thing for someone with deafness and blindness that tries to cross the street independently. It vibrates when it's time to cross, and that's why I kept my hand on it so I can wait for the signal to get the okay. When the guy beside me said it's safe to cross, I didn't listen to him. I chose to do it on my own because he's not experienced with blindness in any way, shape, or form. Not that I'm aware of. So hopefully in the future, when you see someone else with a cane or a guide dog, I hope you had a great experience with the intro to navigating cities and spaces as blind or visually impaired. To explain the sweeping motion with the cane, that's called walking in step. That's why I was walking like that. If I sweep my cane to the left, I'm covering my left shoulder, and I've already cleared the way for my right side. Sweep the cane to my right, I've already cleared my left side, so it gives me the okay to go. And we walk really fast is because you've gotten really skilled at moving as quickly and walking in a rhythm. These training sessions can take about a year to get down, to get really good at it. And certain heights of canes, naturally someone is supposed to use a cane that's up to your forehead or your chin. But if you are someone who's an advanced traveler like myself, you're going to want to use one way taller because you want more space to to be prepared for anything that may come out in advance. Especially traveling in a city like Boston. I don't know why there are trees growing out of the sidewalk, but they have branches that might come out and or little trips in the road, like the ground. I want to be able to be prepared for it before my body even gets close to it. And it's also good for when you're traveling around in snow. The snow can pile up, so you want a longer cane so you have more to hold on to prepare yourself. And yeah. It's a special kind of ribbon. It's not any kind of white tape. Only you can find these only at like places like the Carroll Center for the Blind or any training center for the blind that has a store that has a certain type of tape to put on it. If you guys want, you can examine it.
She extends a cane to a nearby student and he takes it. He examines the cane, carefully taking apart a joint and checking out the entire length of the cane down to the marshmallow tip. Passes it along to another student, who also puts it in his right hand and begins to sweep briefly. Fully examines, and the camera focuses on the other student standing on the steps,
Canes for kids,
circles
canes
around
for
the
adults,
speaker.
just all height-wise.
Do they like to like high school for blind things like that? It's like kids. When do they start? Like what age? Do they start?
I guess they start them with their canes at like 5 years old, because I guess that's when they start having the understanding of what that's for. Any kid younger, they give them, I guess it's like one of those strollers with the wheels that have the physical barriers. Yeah.
Ask you a question. You have different pictures on your each and every sticks. Are they purposefully stick on that leg, or you have some just collection sort of thing? What is the purpose of having like different kitchen on different sticks?
Say that again?
You have different features, like on this red stick you have Eiffel Tower and guitar, and on this stick you have something bell sort of thing. So is there any purpose of having different kitchens on each and every different sticks, or
Oh, like these?
yeah,
Oh,
or
that's
is it just for
it's just cane
collection?
decoration.
Cane decoration.
Yeah.
I thought you have some sort of signages. Okay, yeah, like this kitchen has some sort of.
Oh no, it's just random decoration purposes. You find people doing all types of stuff to their cane.
Yeah.
Some of them carve off the top part and they put like a tiny hat on it. They do all kinds of things. They put googly eyes on their canes because they call their cane their eyes, which it is.
It's pretty heavy.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what's light.
Yes, this is a fiberglass. It's a lot lighter. If you want, you can examine this one. For more advanced travelers, use a lighter cane. The heavier cane, it's mainly for more constant contact where you're not doing the two-point touch method, but that's the cane extended, and you will
She demonstrates
sweep.
going up the stairs
Okay,
by
so you
sweeping
sweep at
the
the
first
first
step,
set of steps.
left
That
and
gives you
right,
a clearing
before
for your
placing
foot.
one foot before the other, and cautiously goes up the steps without holding any
Do it
railings.
again.
Sweeps
Hold your cane out.
again
Step, as you go up.
and walks up the steps with the cane
Gives
extended
you
in front of her.
okay to go upstairs. As for the ramp, you will use a pencil
Extends the white cane briefly
because it's not a wide space.
and motions for
So
clearing.
you go through the ramp.
and begins to make her way down the ramp
Pencil.
to demonstrate how using a white cane down a ramp would be useful. Demonstrating hand holding techniques, open
And I'm
palm
walking in steps
versus
without even
pencil
realizing it.
grip.
Because it's a skill that you had to learn.
She makes
And
her
it's
way down
there
the ramp.
with your cane skills.
Camera has a view of her on the right side. Students are on the higher part of the ramp watching. Students from other classes begin to crowd in and watch, and the staff from Mass Art begin to overlook and see as
Could you
well.
show us going down? There's a few more stairs in front of you now. Can you show us how you go
She
downstairs?
demonstrates going down a set of
Set the cane and
steps,
let it roll off.
sweeping
Top of the
before
step.
stepping,
To a clearing. Yep.
and more onlookers stop to observe.
It's better for 2-point touch and quick gliding for that.